Bruh. Bruh.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Johnny and the Mess.
Hey, traders.
Happy Friday to you. I hope you're having a great beginning of the weekend. Better than Bitcoin's been faring, but with all the despair, with all the sell-offs, with all the markdowns, there is hope. Though it is maybe possibly a fool's hope, as Gandalf would say, right? Just before the eve of the great battle of Middle-earth, right? Yeah, you're at a 1618 fib extension from the previous low point to high point, as we discussed yesterday. Right, 1.618 touched like the Jesus man perfectly. And at the same time, you got bullish divergence, right? You have a low on price. You have a substantially lower low on price with substantially lower levels of negative momentum, higher levels of relative strength. In oversold territory. That's good stuff, man. That's not bad, right? That's exhaustion implied by market participants that are selling, right? Of course, anything that could happen, you sell off again, you make a lower low, and you show even higher levels. You could get even more divergence. It's possible. We've seen it before, right? We go back to way back yesteryear. Just kidding. Not too long ago. It was late February, right, where you hit this low point, the big sell-off, the rally, the sell-off again. Okay, hey, bullish divergence, right? It's almost like we're looking at the same thing we were months ago, right? Right here, bullish. It looks so good, dude. And then the weekend continues. We're in the weekend, and you get one more lower low, slightly lower low, and you end up extending that divergence. Where we end up getting triple divergence on the MACD, triple divergence on the RSI before the eventual rally to much higher prices. So that's where we are. That's exactly where Bitcoin is. We said extreme conditions, 47,440 at 1618. That now there's no chance of a cipher. Potentially, the only chance you have of the XABCD that we are looking for is the shark, right? The bearish shark, right? X, A, B, C, D. The 886, man. If wave analysis is going to do anything, this divergence ushers in a extended wave, a large wave to $62,000. I mean, now it's not going to be perfect, right? Many things can occur.
Chad who has got wrecked again by Bitcoin. Hold the Lambo. Start looking at Fords. Happy weekend, bro.
What's up, Rick? Thanks for threes. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, things didn't really look good for Bitcoin for thousands of dollars, right? Now it's finally, there's an edge. A little bit, right? Just a little bit. Not on the daily, which you want always. At least you got something going on the 4 hour. Boom. Hey, Robert G, what's up, dude? Thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to sing on the Patreon Discord. You know what you gotta do, man. You gotta join the Discord if you're a patron. Otherwise, you might be wasting your money. I'm just telling you, right? Value is in the Discord for patrons. Yes. Premium Discord. All right. Thank you, Robert G, man. Waiting to join the Patreon when I go live so you can get those Jesus chimes that you deserve. Willingly deserve. Thank you, dude. So, yes, why am I late? Why are you so late to stream, man? You have 3 minutes till your daily candle close, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Logo on the 8's, oh my god, man, and we've been live for 9 minutes. Get wrecked. Real life stuff, man. I got invited to, like, that. I told you about that photo shoot, that thing they were doing for marketing for Yellowwood, and I was part of Crawfish Boil. Got to hang out, meet people, social. Good for mental health, man. You got to get out of the house, especially when you work from home. You own your own business and you live at home in the suburbs. You've got to get out and interact with people, otherwise you will go crazy. And it was so good. It was so wonderful getting out. So shout out to Brian Ellis for that. But yeah, that's why I'm late. I had things going on and extended on, and Bitcoin wasn't doing too much yet, so that's it, dude. Are we cool? So yeah, this is it, man. Like the 1618. I mean, beyond this, all other any potential wave analysis harmonic structure is invalidated if you fall below 47,440. And then you think below 47,440, you're going to like $43,000, 43.6. Okay, so this is it, man. This is it. There's no confirmation, like what could happen. Could certainly happen. You rally, whatever, and then you sell off again, and you just make a higher low than the previous low before going. Very possible. Don't even be surprised if this happens, man. Just make a higher low now than 47,440, and all will be well. The new wave of the XABCD could occur. But it's not even really like Bitcoin's the major story here, making lower lows than the previous low, making lower lows than the low from late March. The real story is Ethereum that is outperforming kind of everything. Dude, Ethereum last night at the lowest level for Bitcoin, hitting that 47 mark. Ethereum only got as low as 2,059. Guess what? Still above the previous all-time high from February 20th. Still above the previous double bottom from April 18th, April 20th.
Is that a joint?
Exceptional performance so far. Unbelievable performance, actually, if you're looking at the macro, man. Like, that is just so powerful. And to boot, an extremely nice, very evident bullish engulfing candle. Bullish convergence. No divergence because it made a higher low. That's better than divergence, man, in many ways. So this is your ticket to the gun show.
Glad
all right.
to see a live stream. Thanks for all the hard work you put into this community.
Thank you, Bob Waltz. Yeah, man, I'm sunburned. Holy crap, dude. I look like a freaking idiot on stream right now. Wow. It's getting bad, dude. Like, sunburn it starts happening hours after you've been in the sun for hours. It's occurring. You're literally watching my sunburn become apparent as I live stream. So this is kind of interesting. This is a human experiment.
It's China to me, China.
Thank you.
On the weekly RSI, do you see a bearish divergence? It will retest sub $1,800.
Retta, will it? Well, if Bitcoin continues its descent, yeah, it will probably. Yeah, sure. But if Bitcoin just goes sideways for a while, then Ethereum, I don't see how it couldn't continue its rise, its ascent. Okay. Thank you. Mitch Lobster. Nice one, dude. Nice. It's more like Mitch Crawfish. That's what we did today. I don't know. We did Crawfish. They went through a race. They raced, dude. It was weird. It was interesting. I don't know. I felt like, man, these guys are going to get, these crawfish are going to get boiled and eaten. So there's a Discord link. I'm pinned the Discord link to the chat. If you haven't joined the Discord, nearly 13,000 members and growing all the time. God, I can't click it because y'all keep typing. The crawfish tasted incredible. Since you asked, okay. I haven't really looked at charts today. I have been off, like trying to get my mind off the charts, dude. Okay, because dude, these sell-offs, man, you gotta do other things. So. And I'm really like just here just to say hi to y'all. I try to be here 7 days a week. So I'm just trying to keep that going as well as I can. And there's not many updates. I don't have much for you. I know Morgan Stanley and Nvidia and Wells Fargo top gainers on the S&P 500 today. Intel got wrecked. PSXP, hey, Phillips 66 going nuts, man. Continuing to rise. Right, my crawfish is faster than yours. Absolutely. So it's just a trait, a characteristic of the chart that is so immense and powerful on Ethereum that it's just impossible to ignore. You can't tell me that the macro itself is going and making lower lows than its previous lows from March 25th. And the asset we're looking at is making higher lows than its lowest lows from April 20th, man. That is so powerful. YouTube. What's up, Yellowhammer Crypto? Yellowhammer Crypto, what's going on, dude?
Can you take a look at?
Because that's like my old boss was like, you know, we all came from Yellowhammer News. So what's going on? Thank you, dude. What's up, YouTube? Yeah. Plug. We looked at it yesterday. Wasn't much to write home about, and it's not that much to write home about probably today either. But we will look at it. Okay. Thank you. As I look like a raccoon. Awesome. So it just means like if Bitcoin catches its footing and it can hold, which again, like you could as long as it holds above 47,859, that engulfing candle is valid. Ethereum's going to hold above 2,050 and eventually rise while Bitcoin rises. Okay, so yeah, man. Very, very. It's unfortunate because Bitcoin has certainly pretty much broken critical areas. I mean, it's just right there, man. It's like right at the critical area. 50K psychological, but if you talk about the low point that was manufactured March 25th, tornado lows, that's where I didn't have power or internet. You're above it technically. So 50,336 above that, you're safe, you're good. Hopefully the seller exhaustion above a critical ice line can manifest into something far more significant than what we're getting right now, which is barely anything, barely much of any kind of rally. So you're just hoping that it is a complex XABCD. That's all you can do, man. That's it. So really, really hard to dip your toes into this market right now with so much uncertainty, but at least the macro is implying a somewhat more significant reversal to the upside, where again that divergence could continue, where you sell off once more, you come back down to 47.5 and you show even lower levels of negative momentum, even higher levels of relative strength. And it's like that instance I was talking about where the divergence continued on slightly lower prices before a very nice rally ensued. Okay, it's kind of all I can talk about with Bitcoin. That's all there was. That's what I wanted you to be
Mitch,
updated on.
One question.
Is that a joint?
Would this be the most incredible moment to post some longs onto the scorecard? Worth the risk? Cheers, bro. Cool face.
Well, the 4 hour is awesome and all. I mean, we love the 4 hour, but when there's no daily edge, it's not as good. I've seen the 4 hour have the best variables that you could ever ask for, and it plays out incredibly. It goes to moon. But at the same time, I've seen those exact same variables on the 4 hour develop at levels like this and fail miserably. And almost every single time it's failed miserably is because there is no help on the daily chart, which is what we always want to have. You always want to have multiple time scales telling you the same thing. Great, congratulations on the 60-minute and the 4 hour telling you exhaustion from sellers. But if you don't have that daily, the argument's just not as strong, man. It's just not. So, and that's a great way to segue into looking at the daily, which I haven't done on the stream, which is terrible. The daily is awful, man. There is certainly not one iota of any sort of edge going on the daily, which sucks. Right? The daily is at its highest level of negative momentum since the date of February 28th. Not good. You're not losing negative momentum. You're building negative momentum on lower prices. Not good, man. RSI, not oversold. Not showing divergence. Terrible. The daily still sucks. The daily still implies, hey, if market participants want to push this price lower, they certainly could, and it wouldn't be weird. That's what I hate about the daily. So you have the 4 hour alone, but this time scale is telling us literally nothing good. Nothing. Okay, there you go. Is there an edge? Is that an edge? Is that a joint edge? No, not real. There's no edge. Oh yeah, Jesus jumps. New day happened 8 minutes ago. Sorry, I was in the middle of analysis. So, a new day has been born, and it's not good. Alright, it's not great at all. It's like, whatever. Just remember the 100% measure move, the structural breakout was like 41,000. Unfortunately. Whoops. So, yeah, from the breakout.
Glad you had a good day. Apple cider vinegar followed by coconut oil. Best sunburn remedy. You'll be back to your pasty self in no time.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't. I kind of like being a raccoon in ways. I don't know. A little bit of sun's better than none, dude. I hate that. Being pale, naturally pale, kind of sucks, dude. Disadvantage on life. Alright, so here's, you got a lot longer, a lot further to fall on the daily with no edge, unfortunately. So you held that 50,336, 50,000 psychological support. All right, good stuff. You know, that's such a 50K is such a psychological important area, man. Like 25K, 50K, 75K, 100K, 10K, 5K. They're all major areas. Above 50K is amazing. But as you can see how easily Bitcoin fell below 50K last night, went all the way to 47.5. So it's really tough to have any sort of confidence of a reversal right now on Bitcoin based on the daily chart. But the 4 hour, immense amounts of confidence. But we know, right, the 4 hour and the daily then are giving mixed signals, which sucks. You need inverse mixed signals. You need coinciding variables. Your time skills need to be telling you the same thing. It's not happening right now. I wish it was, but look, man, you go to another chart, you go to some random other chart, and it will be showing 4 hour. The 4 hour variables are lining up with the daily variables, and we're in great shape for an upside, but just not on the chart that matters the most to everyone that cares about crypto. It's Bitcoin. It sucks. It's unfortunately, man, and I hate to be that guy. And I hate how we can't really post trade setups right now because of the conditions of the market. They're just not good right now. But you know, if you're a patron, how many incredible trade setups played out before the end, before the buying climax. It wasn't even much of a buying climax. I'm just being real. Like, you're talking about back here, April 13, 14, there was no buying climax. It was just, it was, oh my God, we did it. We're breaking out. It's going to be amazing. And then, you know, there was just not enough momentum. Sentiment was fading, and then that last Saturday, bad stuff happened. You got to wonder: is this same Saturday you're gonna have the same market participants who are going to dump it again? We're gonna find out because we're here. It is now Saturday according to Universal Time. Again, 100% measure move. The structure we broke out of on Bitcoin, $41,500. So all you got to do on the 4 hour, all that has to happen is Bitcoin gets a candle close that is higher than 47,870, and you're good.
Rich, what's good, my dude? What are your thoughts on Veil? Massive cup and handle?
Well, we can look at Veil. Chris Jones, thanks for the 20, dude. So we looked at Bitcoin, we looked at Ethereum. If one was going to place their bets, it wouldn't be on Bitcoin, it'd be on Ethereum. I'm just telling you. Ethereum's like the QQQ last year during the COVID crash, where the S&P and the Dow Jones dumped. And the Qs dumped too, but the Qs majorly outperformed. I'm telling you, that's where one would be putting, what is it? Hitching their ride, hitching their horse, or whatever it is. I don't know. It's the Ethereum market right now, man. You look at this chart, the macro itself, and then you look at this chart, and you mean to tell me that this chart is making consecutive higher lows above previous all-time highs, bullish convergence, while the other charts at making lower levels than the March 25th low. Guess what, dude? Bitcoin's lower than its March 25th low. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum right now, from its own March 25th low, is up 50%. Unreal, dude. Incredible. That is such a strong statement, and why this one, if Bitcoin pivots and actually rallies and just makes that C to D retrace, oh hey, we're 55K, Bitcoin's at 54, 55K. Guess what? Ethereum is most likely at $3,000. Yeah. So if you get any kind of relief rally from Bitcoin, Ethereum will make all-time highs most likely. That's the way this meta is going. The way the meta has shifted anyway. I'm sorry for screaming. I don't know, dude. And that's like really the message. Okay, the message of the sermon, the 25-minute sermon I've been on, is Ethereum is better than Bitcoin right now, technically. Way better. So, okay, we can go to like Litecoin, down 1.5% on the new day. Oh, it's terrible, dude. It's terrible, right? The dragon.
Negative on the BTC weekly MACD. This is Bobo season.
Oh, I thought we already did. I thought we already went negative. So Litecoin's trying to hold on to that 228 ice line from February and March, holding, and yes, there is certainly bullish divergence going on.
What was in the coffee boil? Sausage, potatoes, artichokes, mushrooms?
I believe there was corn and potatoes. I did not touch the corn nor the potatoes because of carbohydrates, even though I was drinking beer. I think I broke keto anyway. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat after this, man. I mean, I ate crawfish, man, but dude, eating crawfish is like, alright, it takes so much more to get full. So yes, see, Bitcoin looks better than Litecoin on the oscillator. Like, though you have very, very nice bullish divergence in the MACD, the RSI is bearish convergence technically, and it's not even in the oversold territory. So I don't really like Litecoin. I would pick Bitcoin over Litecoin right now. Thing is, though, you can clearly see the previous discernible swing low on Litecoin, March 25th, 169.50. Bitcoin's below its March 25th low. Isn't it? Yes. That is substantial. That is such a statement to this entire altcoin market, man. Where the one coin to rule them all is below March 25th low, and Litecoin itself is above that March 25th low by what? By 42%. Altcoins just are better than Bitcoin around. They are performing better than Bitcoin. It's very interesting because we just don't see this. The circumstance does not appear. Like, it does just not happen, right? Most of the time, altcoins underperform Bitcoin. Like, it's been like that for months, and now something's changed. And you're witnessing it. We're looking at it on the charts right now. Incredible. So yeah, maybe you hold 228. So maybe the bullish divergence in the MACD plays out. Then it's just going to follow Bitcoin. It's literally, locally, it's just doing what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin rallies, Litecoin's going up 276. If Bitcoin dumps again, then Litecoin's going to break that 228 and eventually go down to 195, 179. So there's no edge. I mean, like, that's the edge. You have a 4-hour edge. You don't really have any kind of daily edge. Bitcoin has no daily edge. It's just not really a good time to be taking extremely nice long positions. I get it, though. Like, Bitcoin's down 26%, 25% from its all-time high, and you're thinking, oh, that's great, man. Time to buy the dip. Bitcoin's 4 hours showing an edge. Maybe time to buy the dip. Daily's just not helping at all, and you really if you want confidence, you want the daily to be like a foundation of your argument, the daily chart. Okay, moving on. I guess we look at going on? Why is that not showing? Why is that in the 1618? What the heck? So move on. Old XRP, the one that was showing promise and was probably going to play out if the macro didn't dump, but it did, and you could never break the supply line of the descending broadening wedge after confirming a low. And hey, good news at least. You got the same thing going on as Litecoin, where that MACD histogram is certainly showing that sellers are exhausted from one valley to the lower level, and you're back testing the 200 moving average for the first time since March 25th. It's good. And other good news on XRP is it is back above the April 6th high, 122. It's above that. That's always great. Same time, you are showing kind of Class C bullish divergence, where you make a low on price, you make a lower low on price, and about a double bottom on the oscillator, which is, and this one will be the RSI. So yeah, I mean, there's an argument on the 4 hour for upside on XRP, but it certainly will not be able to rally unless Bitcoin's 4 hour bullish divergence plays out, right? If Bitcoin's 4 hour bullish divergence plays out, so will XRP's. Pretty easy, right? If Bitcoin says, meh, there's just no buyers, the Chinese Communist Party somehow they're just dumping all the Bitcoin that they have power and access to, there's no way. There's absolutely no way XRP rallies is going to dump a Bitcoin, right? Hey, isn't it crazy? The Communist Chinese Party, like a few days ago, they reversed their thought on Bitcoin. Isn't it weird and convenient? Yeah, dude, now crypto and Bitcoin is an alternative currency. It's been selling ever since, like nonstop. Those godless heathen communists over there, man, who knows? They're probably just dumping it, man. I don't know, right? I mean, just seems like it to me, dude. Like, that's exactly what someone who's godless that wants to dump on everyone said exactly what they would do. They have control of their PR department, whatever. They're reversing their views on it. Okay, sure. I'm gonna believe them. Anyway, that is not technical. That is just my opinion on things, maybe. Probably wrong. Whatever, okay? What's up, Brian? Man, I had multiple beers today.
Let's get
Definitely
this one
loosey-goosey. Also, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, like, we can spin, I guess. What I'm gonna do? Spin, and it's gonna chug. I'm gonna chug, and then what, dude? Then what? Didn't land on chug. I win. So, thank God. Okay, so like immediately, this is what I'm talking about. It's like there's just like, oh yeah, a few hours of non-selling, and then that pressure, that selling pressure just comes. It's like automatic. The algorithms, the bots are programmed now, right now, just dump this crap. And it's Asia. It's Asia every day, man. Asia's just dumping it, man. Morning and afternoon, just dumping Bitcoin constantly. All right. Yeah, certainly below that, even the conservative demand line, of the channel, below that, definitely. Hey, thanks to the 1,300 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, not the price action, hit that like button, build that sub. Thanks so much for being here. I gotta order some food or something, man. I'm like dying right now. What's up, Don French, dude?
Don French tipped $25. Hey Mitch, the site seems legit, but what about their proprietary Funfair coin? FUN? Is that legit or a bunch of crap? Thanks.
Gonna go out on a limb here and say it's probably crap. I remember the idea Fun had back in 2017, 2018, where it was like a virtual reality casino. I love the idea, but what have they done since then? I haven't heard any sort of developments, and if I haven't heard any sort of developments, they're doing a terrible job marketing it. What are they doing, man? I don't know. I like virtual reality casinos, I guess, as an idea, but it's a lot different than having an idea and implementing it to where it's an actual user experience and it's fun and implemented and there's an ecosystem of users. Way different than the idea. So, right, Funfair is like someone got really high. They were like,
is that a joint?
Yeah, dude, it's a joint, man. Dude, we should do virtual reality casinos, dude. It's gonna be great, man. That was 2017. Here we are, 2021. Anything changed at all? Fun? You got anyone from spokesman from Fun want to come in on the show? We'll interview them and ask. Cause we're like, that's a cool concept, dude. But
Noise!
what else,
Let's
man?
get the another spin.
Sub XMD, man. If you want, I guess. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out, dude. It's a casino. It's a casino, and everyone's getting to gamble virtually, dude. So dumb.
The chart these aren't looking too gnarly.
Yeah, the charts aren't looking great, and if they are looking okay on the 4 hour, they certainly have no argument on the daily. Therefore, it's like it may not really be actionable. The one thing that sticks out to me over anything I've already talked about it is Ethereum outperforming the living S out of Bitcoin. I think that's substantial. Bitcoin keeps dumping. Ethereum's going to keep dumping. But guess what? Ethereum's still probably going to make a higher low than that March 25th low. And that's amazing. Even Litecoin is crazy. And guess what? XRP outperforming. Its March 25th low was 47 cents. So, yeah, it's still also outperforming Bitcoin right now. That's it. Okay, so we need to do a damage assessment on everyone's favorite S coin, of course. I don't think you're going to like it. You may disown me. Don't get mad at me. Remember that time there was hidden bullish divergence potentially, maybe? Just kidding. No hidden divergence. Just Bitcoin dumped. Doge got to 13.9. I can't even believe it recovered that much. It went from 13.8 cents to 25 cents, 24.5 cents. That's immaculate, man. It somehow got back above 22.9 cents. So we're talking about it maybe is in a range now.
Extra mile delivery super chat at $33.33. No chug yet. Let's try this again.
It's probably not gonna land on chug. Get wrecked. Thank you for the contribution, though. Appreciate it. And here's the thing, man. I don't know. Like, I met a lot of people today. Didn't know what I did. They might be watching the stream right now, dude. So, you know, we got to impress them. Okay. They're like watching the stream first time. Dude, I met this guy, you know, today. He's some crazy influencer, streamer, whatever. What am I looking at here? Okay. This isn't very cool. Maybe this is cool. I don't know. Y'all can help make it cool. I don't know. So yeah, so Dogecoin back above 23 cents. It's extended negative momentum. Nothing is really implying upside right now at all. There's no edge. Nice bullish engulfing candle earlier today to get you back above that ice line.
What up, Mitch? Can you take a look at Hion? Thinking about buying below $9. Have a great weekend.
What's up? Hey, Jim and Justin, man. Yeah, we can look at Hillian. Yep. We'll look at it. Yes, sir. Thanks for the contribution. As Bitcoin is just on the new day, as pathetic as ever, right? Man, those bots turned on bearish since that 64K area, and it's just been ever since, man. There's almost been no buys. The buys are just pathetic. It's just like very weak, man, and that could continue, right? You're definitely in some sort of short-term bear trend, at least since the all-time high. So Doge, you hold above 23 cents, maybe you find your way back up to 37 cents, but no way that's happening. No way that's happening if Bitcoin continues to be trash, okay, as a performer locally, all right? You need to stay above this area. Otherwise, you run the risk of capitulating, and capitulation could take you down to $43,000. So, dude, it's just you just X, A, B, and here's C, and you hit the golden mean ratio, the 1.618. There's divergence there. I mean, falling below that now, that is terrible. That is testament to how bearish things have become. I'm not even kidding, man. Right? That's so, and it's not just Literally, I didn't even talk about this. It's not just the 1618. It's not just the bullish divergence on the oscillators, especially with the RSI getting oversold not once but twice when the divergence appears, which is really strong. It's also this, the pattern completion zone of a potential bullish cipher pattern, dude. A perfect one. It's beautiful. You just hit the 786 that was confluent with that 1618 that I was just talking about. It's unreal, dude. It's beautiful. Okay? Like, it just doesn't get any better. Like, it's like X marks the freaking spot, like a pirate map, dude, a treasure map, dude. That was it right there. But it doesn't matter because Asia keeps dumping everything they own. Like, it's like the Chinese Communist Party is just offloading all their Bitcoin nonstop right around this time, and then when the London session starts too, the dumping continues bad. It's like a trend. It's like been trending that way. What's up, Mike? So, dude, thank you for the 4443. Oh yeah, that too. Ever since COIN got listed, oh god, it's over for Bitcoin. Like, yeah, thanks COIN for IPOing, ruined everything. Part of it, you know. Thank you, Mike. What'd you say? So, dude, Spinnerino. Is that a word? Spinnerino connects. I don't know. God, I'm getting more sunburn, dude. Nope, no chug. Thank God. Whew. Disappointing, man. So you know what I'm saying? It's just every evening, every morning for Asia and every afternoon for Asia that lines up with the UK or the London session opening. It's been incessant selling. So yes, the selling is commencing again, like clockwork. And you're safe. You're okay until this 4-hour gets a close below 47.9. Right after that, an invalid reversal, and then it continues on, and you probably capitulate down to $43,000, and that's like, yep, there you go, man. It's like Asia or the Chinese communists. They reversed their stance on Bitcoin as a digital currency, ironically, as the 29% drawdown in 9 days occurred. Weird. As Coinbase got listed as IPO, as all the mouth breathers start bringing up crap like SafeMoon and whatever the stupid other ones were. There were countless stupid coins that people were shilling, unironically, sadly. Right? I mean, like, where's the buy? Like, it's just like, as soon as Asia gets the ball, it's bad. And it's the weekend too, which is ridiculous. So at least you caught the reaction. That's good enough. Like, at least you caught a reaction. You just think, hey, can we just extend on, and then incessant selling just stalls for a while, where you rally, and then maybe you sell off to get a double bottom at the pattern completion zone. That would be tremendous, and you can get triple divergence there. But not if this just keeps going, man, and going and going. Just keep dumping. So sadly, it's like, looking at altcoins is just kind of useless, man. There's like, what's the point of looking at altcoins when Bitcoin's doing this? Because guess what? Every altcoin that exists is already down 3 to 7% on the new day that's only been going on for 30 minutes. Bitcoin's down 2.33% in 30 minutes, and others are selling off far worse. It's just like, why would you want to touch the market when Bitcoin, the macro itself, is so bad? What do I think about Bitcoin on the logarithmic chart? It hit a golden mean ratio. A golden mean ratio from its all-time high in 2017 to the 3150 low. This is your Bitcoin and log scale. This is it. Which on the monthly, I'm looking on the monthly. It almost did the measure move, 66,761. I mean, give or take a few $100s, it pretty much did it, man. Like, this month anyway, like, from that high, January 2018, December 2017, to the low, capitulation low from December 2018. That's how you got your Fibonacci extensions. You hit that 1618 2 months in a row. I think that's amazing. That is unbelievably perfect. And that's exactly where you can catch reactions. And you're beginning to catch a reaction on this month where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in a row of nothing but prosperity and blossoming gains. And now on the 7th month, where April is indubitably the best performing month for Bitcoin in its 11-year history, it's down 14.6%. This is probably going to be the worst April of all time for Bitcoin. Yep. That's real life. Still, somehow, some way, holding above $50,000 for now.
Sam T super chatted $45. Spin?
Jeez.
Hitch of Bitcoin will make a rising 3 methods on the monthly like Ada did. Winking face.
That means that we gotta go through 2 more months of bullcrap. Well, that sucks. That's no fun. And I don't know how that's gonna happen, man. Like, it'd be nice, but that's a pipe dream. That's Rudy Poo. Man, that's Rudy Poo speculation, you know? I mean, you could spend 3 months just going sideways or slightly going down.
BTC rested.
So Yellow Hammer Crypto. On the 7th month, Bitcoin rested. Yes, it did. Certainly. It did. Dang, I can't believe I've been live for 47 minutes now. Man, I just came live to just talk about like kind of the developments on the 4-hour, which is really all there is to talk about. This market's so homogenous, man. Everything's wrecked. You know, everything. There's no formal trade setup right now that's amazing. That's like, oh, it's so because Bitcoin is showing so much weakness still, and the fact that it's not showing any kind of daily strength.
I accidentally sniped the dip at 16 cents for Doge. Not a serious investment, was just playing off the hype. What do you recommend?
If you were not seriously investing and you accidentally sniped it, I would accidentally sell it right now and be done. That's what I would do. That's me. But that may, you know, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you, like, if you accidentally took a long on an asset, meaning you tried to scalp it and it's rallied and recovered some, one would want to take profit on the scalp before it falls apart again when Bitcoin decides to dump again. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, right? I mean, like, maybe that's it, psycho talk, you know, but it was an accident. So it's like you could accidentally buy. Are you gonna wait for it to bleed out again to get right back down to that level and then sell it at nothing? Sell it like, you know, break even? Or why not just take profit and be done? Enjoy your Friday night where you don't have to think, dream, sleep on Doge. All right, I don't know, man. And before, you know, everything holds and Doge goes up a few more cents, I'm the bad guy here for trying to be reasonable on your gamble. Okay. So it is such an interesting structure, man. Like on Bitcoin, like this is technically, it's maybe not the best context of a structure. You know, we know, you know exactly where we want to see harmonics, right? After, you know, big markups and big drawdowns, and then it occurs. But dude, this is an area where it's certainly an asset could reverse. It's caught the reaction, so you know, you go up and down for a while before eventually falling back down and then seeing a confirmation low. It could even go lower, you know, I mean, certainly could. But this is textbook, man. This is what Scott Carney did all his research on, these type of structures right here. It's perfect. So, you know, you think about, and this is a, you know, kind of educational, where it's like you hit the PCZ of a structure, you have the divergence, and then you get that nice reaction, and it even rallies, and it goes up, and probably hits it could hit the top of the structure it broke out of for a while before selling off, and then eventually making a slightly higher low, and then you get like bullish convergence or something before it, and it just makes that higher low and then goes. And then on that higher low, it's like you just don't know, man. Like, you just finished the sell-off, right? You just finished the drawdown. It's always best, man, getting a higher low. Like, always, right? Where you dump again, and then this happens, and it's like, wait a second, what? A higher low? Just like here, right? I mean, the low down here from March 1st, and then eventually you make like higher lows substantially than the previous low, and then you run. It's just tough right now. You don't know, man. Because look, it could go to the 886, and then it just becomes a shark. Remember, the Chinese communists, man, are dumping the living crap out of this thing right now. I mean, you could say I'm wrong, whatever. I've just got an inkling and feeling that's exactly what's happening. It's the actual communist Chinese. Like, the government of the United States doesn't really like have, I don't know, control or whatever. I really do think the Chinese Communist Party has tremendous amounts of control of all the miners and all. They control everything, man. They've done it really well over there, controlling their people. The U.S. just doesn't have anything like that. So you actually have a world government that probably controls tremendous amounts of Bitcoin, and they can do what they want when they want, okay? And they can use their PR firms, or they can use their actual, whatever, the Ministry of Propaganda to talk about how they love Bitcoin and they want to pump it, but they're actually selling. They can do that, man. Go ahead, you can call it conspiracy, whatever. I think it's real. Yeah, dude, not. It's some free Chinese guy, some guy who's free over in China, you know, doing it on his own. Sure, okay. No one in China's free. No one, dude. Everyone's owned by China.
This is insane on the monthly time scale. 98 to 99 on the RSI. I'm thinking this has more room to run on the downside.
Dude, yeah, it's like psycho levels. Yeah, 99.37 on the monthly is psycho. Yeah. I don't even know to tell you. Like, I am speechless on Doge on the monthly. Speechless. 99.8. What's up, dude? Thanks for the 99 cents. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, isn't Jack Ma free now? Yeah, dude, he's as free as nothing. Okay. Dude, I gotta order food. I keep forgetting. I'm so hungry. Even though I ate crawfish, it's just not enough, man. Goodness gracious, man, what a day. It was such a nice day. So good, man. You gotta get out. You gotta be with, you gotta get out in the world and be social. Seriously.
Speaking of Rudy Poo, have you ever heard of the Stargate project by the Army, DI, and CIA?
Is that a joint?
No, I have not. Thank you, Yellow Hammer Conspiracy, for the 420. No, I have not. Thank you. Hold on, I'm still figuring this out, alright? Hold on. Gosh dang it, man. Oh, okay, there it is.
I give this offering to the wheel.
Ministry of Chug, thank you, dude. Sure, if you want. Ministry of Futility is what I'm calling it, because it's not going to land on Chug. 3, 2, 1. Get wrecked. Thank you. Ministry of being a psychic or something. Okay, thank you. Alright, looks like I'm just getting like wings or something. Nice Cajun barbecue wings. Amazing. Alright. Alright, food coming to me. Okay. Yeah, no, like there's like no words for Doge on the monthly. Yeah, this violent delight will have violent ends. You think that it's gonna last at 99.43? You think it's going to the hundreds? The probability is so low that it's gonna break 100 and keep going, dude. You understand like how many thousands of charts I've seen. I have maybe seen 1 or 2 or 3 that have gone over 100 on the RSI, and it was so brief that they were above 100. And once they hit those levels, they come down back to the 60s, 50s. So look at that, dude. Like clockwork. The Chinese communists, man. Keep dumping it, dude. Keep dumping it, you Chinese communists. We know. We know it's you. Awesome. Alright, they're making the food. So just be careful on Doge, man. If you FOMO'd into this, dude, there's just so many opportunities that exist where you can take rational, reasonable longs on assets. Like, dude, what about, like, I mean, Neo? Like, you know, Neo, NIO, not talking about crypto.
Much spin. Super chunk. So beer, wow.
Like, look what happened to Neo, man. I mean, it's just so good. It's like, probably double harmonics here. Doge spinner, man. Like you gotta exodus from the crypto space during these times. You have to. Like if you wanna have yield, you wanna make some successful trades. It's so tough trading a homogenous market like this. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do when Bitcoin dumps like this? No altcoin is tradable. Unless you're talking about shorting. That's fine. Shorting, okay, I get it. But we're talking about bullish trend. Right, it's not easy shorting Bitcoin, okay, but so if you're talking about continuing your long journey and stuff, there are other assets. Look how strong NIO is. You're back above 39.49. That is an ice line. That means anytime you're above 39.49, the probability increases you're going to $57 eventually, and that's very well where it could be. It's up 3.82% today. What a freaking day, man. It was everywhere. It was so good. It was like all over the place. Just so much divergence. One bottom, second bottom, third bottom. What was the other one, dude? Other one is like Beyond Meat, man. Like it's still at those low risk areas. That's not really taken off yet, and they may never take off. It could certainly fail and fall back down to 116. I get it, man. But we're just talking about low risk areas. Hey, is the relative strength index on the monthly at 99.8? No. Is it tied to a macro that is getting wrecked by the Communist Chinese Party right now? They're offloading the position. No, it's not. It's tied to a macro where the S&P 500 and Dow Jones, they all hit all-time highs today, man. I mean, better market conditions, better variables, like lower risk areas. And then we talk about one that is blossoming like a beautiful flower. Oh, it's so gorgeous, man. It was doing the right things. It was so bullish, and it just keeps going up 2.15% today. Fantastic, man. Phillips 66. Why was it so amazing? It was not just the confirmation low. It was look back from 2013. It was back above those levels, and not only was it above those levels, it sprung, it back tested the spring a couple times, and now it's going in now 35.60. Once you break 35.60, man, there's one more resistance exactly where it is. You break this, you're going to $42.57. This is a 10% dividend yielding stock, and it was at low risk, and it was showing certain certain levels of accumulation. Composite operator written all over it, man. So whatever it, you got, hey, silver, gold, reversing. They're in long-term uptrends. And then they went through a 250-day correction. Silver, dude, here it is. Sorry, I don't know, man, what's going on. Something's going on with TradingView. It is bugged out of its A. All right, accumulation, sell wall, silver, right around that major support resistance for 2011, 2012. You get above this long enough, you go straight up to $31, $35. So There are just other assets, other asset classes out there that are far better than crypto, because crypto had an extremely incredible, almost for 6 months, an impregnable run. Now the sentiment's faded. It's not as good anymore. It's not even nearly half as good as it used to be in the crypto space. So long in crypto right now is impossible. Dude, you can't long crypto when the macro is this bearish short term, dude. You can't. Please come back to me with your results when you buy crypto in this type of condition. 27% drawdown in 9 days. Impossible. You won't be successful longing anything. What's up, Chuggy Chug Face? So that's okay. That's why we don't just trade crypto. That's why the heart and soul of this channel is certainly technical analysis, not crypto, not stocks, not precious metals. We will jump to wherever there is an advantage, an edge, where the composite operator is giving us his signature. That's where we go. Silver looks like composite operator is letting us know he's reaccumulating his position. And soon, inflation's going to be going, and silver gold are going to continue their multi-year bull trends.
What did I miss? We anticipating some BTC weekend theory? Hope all is well. Cheers, man.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, dude. Communist Chinese are dumping it every morning, every afternoon. They just keep dumping it. Again, 9 days, 27% drawdown, and like bullish divergence on the oscillators. Pff, forget it, dude. Forget it. It's there. Like, there's an edge on the 4 hour, but the daily implies nothing bullish. Nothing. Oh, man. Is anyone enjoying the stream, or am I just being stupid? Okay. This is just real talk, and this is just trying to be, hey, it's a wake-up call if you're a new market participant, and the only reason you exist as a market participant is because of crypto. Maybe this is a wake-up call. Maybe this is you can take this to heart and be like, dang, man, maybe I should open up a Wanda account. Maybe I should open up an IG account, a Schwab account, or a TOS, Thinkorswim, or Fidelity account, or even Robinhood account. I don't care what exchange it is. Maybe this sermon will get you diversified in the asset classes that you trade. Because when the well dries up on crypto, there's always something else, man. Always. There's always something, dude. Shrinking this coffee, man. Happy Friday, everyone. Do your research on the exchanges that you're going to get in. I mean, I use Schwab and Thinkorswim for stocks, right?
Noise! Mitch, please Taffer ERN, Eternity Chain, and Best Say Pat.
Birmingham Southern College, PAD. I don't know what PAD is. What's going on with all these letters and acronyms, dude? Okay. Eternity Chain. Oh, it's an S coin. Oh my god. We'll see. I think there were more requests. My bad, dude. So Archam talked about Doge. Hopefully he had taken profit. He's in the green, and he can see it. But you know what, man? No matter what happens, I made profit on this weird accidental gamble, and that's it. We're moving on. And the next trade you take, Archam, the next one, you have an argument like a lawyer, and he's going up to the bench to talk to all those jurors, right? The jury, your peers. And before you take that long, you present your argument to the jury. Alright? And they're going to come out because the argument's so good, and they're going to be like, we find, you're the prosecutor, and we find the defendant guilty. Alright, when they find the defendant guilty, boom, you take that long, right? When you're taking along on Doge accidentally, that's like you going up to the jury as the prosecutor, and you're like, alright, I don't really know what's going on here, dude. He's guilty. That's it. No one's going to believe you. You're terrible. Terrible. Okay, you lose the case. 9 out of 10 times. The 10th time, the one time it actually plays out is when we're like, intervention, just sell it now. Okay, congratulations on being up. Wow. So hold the door, man. Hodor on Bitcoin. Just hold above 47.8 and you will continue this reaction. But eventually you'll probably get some sort of a new sell-off, a real sell-off that will hopefully be a confirmation of maybe triple divergence, you know, and maybe the daily will develop into something, but not yet. Okay. Here we go, Jamie, man. Jimmy Justin, man. Oh, it's so terrible, dude. It's so bad. Oh my god. Oh, it's like thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Noise! Can you look a cake? Holding pretty well during this Bitcoin sell-off.
Yeah, Cake, dude. Cake, the chosen one, dude. Alright, 2 of 3 targets hit. Hillian, all-time lows. One of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow. Remember that time we were looking at it up here and it's like, yeah, man, if it can hold, dude, it could be okay. But if it doesn't hold up here, there's a gap filled down at 1044. It filled the gap. And it went to the lowest level it's ever seen. It went to 795. All that divergence. This is what I'm talking about, man. You're not looking. I don't think you're wanting to look for those trades after the markup. Like, you're in correction territory, correction phase. What is happening? Hold on. Music's on. Bueller. Anyone?
Shipping coupons in the stock market.
Excuse me.
You should leave immediately.
Sorry, bye. Get out of here with your capital gains tax. What a joke. We're gonna tax, we're gonna tax our children's now. Okay, sweet. Can't wait. So excited. At this point, it's just kind of like, oh, log scale. Good mother of God. Oh, I'll tell you this, man. Jamie, man. Oh, I'm just getting rid of all the crap that didn't play out. So we're scaling out so we can see here what was once the support in March of last year is now resistance. You cannot be bullish on this asset until it gets above 948 and then kind of confirms with a back test that what was once a resistance recently is now support again. So you need that going. I like the fact, I love the MACD histogram. It's gorgeous. Okay, it's a specimen in its own way, but that's just not good. Look, you go one low and then a lower low and then the lowest low that happens to be the lowest level of all time ends up just being, triple bullish divergence. You have no help on the RSI. It was all bearish convergence the way down. So what could happen, what I've seen before, is you get another sell-off and then you end up making RSI tail end bullish divergence in the RSI, maybe nicking that over sold territory again. Thomas Labani. Thanks for 20, dude. Sure. So yeah, I mean, it's never really. I mean, congratulations on your major bullish engulfing candle on the daily that's ushered in a reversal for now. But there's tremendous amount of work that must be done on Hillian Holdings. Was this another one of those SPACs, dude? SPAC SPACs are done. It reminds me of the trash coins, dude, right? All those trash coins leading up to this major 28% sell-off, dude. Right? There's just so much work. So get above 935, Jimmy. That's what you want to monitor. Let's see if we can get back above 950, 960, and then back test it, hold it as support. And, a back test of a spring, right? A spring is when you break above a critical old ice line, which you haven't done yet. You break it, and then you back test it as support. And hopefully you have an edge when that occurs. And that's a buying signal. But that has not occurred. Not even close. So, Jamie, man, it is a sit and wait. Monitor it. Have it on your watch list. I'm not telling you to ignore it. I'm just telling you things have to happen. More data needs to be presented to us before it's maybe actionable, right, for a long, right, at least getting above 960. I think you could agree with me on that. Yeah, it's devastated. Just trash. Absolute trash. Like an S coin from 2018. I can't believe I'm coming here again. I've not been here in 10,000 years. Literally 10,000 years, chat. All right. Fun fair, right? People be like, "Oh, project's legit. It's real." I guess they are doing things. Really? Because if you look at anything that exists in crypto, it looks like this most likely. Like where it had an area that made sense, where smart money was just acquiring their positions, and then they were finished. They finally they completed the acquisition of their position. And on this one, it happened to be like late December, early January, and then the big major markup began. And the dumb money got in, and they dumped it once, and they pushed it back up. It got as high as 6.8 cents before dump. Do you understand why FOMO is so devastating, especially in crypto, man? And it's in all markets, but it's especially bad because of the illiquidity. But just think about it, man. Funfair, April 4th, is at 6.8 cents. And now here you are. In 20 days, the asset has lost 61% of its value. This is why longing at these levels is psychotic. It's like, if you understand the composite operator and how he works, buying at those levels is the dumbest thing you could ever do. It's like, you might as well just give me the money. Just tip me, dude. Just here, whatever you were going to put into Funfair at 6.8 cents, just tip me money, okay? Because at least you know who it is, where the money's going. You don't. Who is that faceless entity of the composite operator who you bought the position in? Okay, you have no idea. Some guy from Asia somewhere out in Malta. I don't know, man. He's on a yacht right now with your money. Okay, at least I'm coming back every day. I'm just saying, dude. So before you FOMO, think about it, because you can get devastated down at these levels. Do you understand how unlikely it is at levels like this that you're gonna lose 61% of your value in what, 9 days? What was it? In 20 days? It's so unlikely. It's so improbable that it's gonna occur. That's what low risk is. High risk, low risk. Okay, I'm trying to get you to understand, like, paint the picture in your mind of what is considered high risk. It's all about just knowing the composite operator, man. Once you understand, this is his signature. This is like he got a pen out, right? He's got his pen, and he's like, all right, dude. All right, this is my name, Midge Ray. It's his signature. And you look at the signature like, dang, dude, he's here. It's Santa Claus. Santa Claus is literally on this chart right now. And when Santa Claus finally acquires his position, the markup begins. The accumulation phase ends, and the new phase begins. So you're looking for that, man. Phillips 66. Old GameStop last year, right?
Hey Mitch, can you check out CRSP Nasdaq? Thanks, boss.
Yeah, Chris. So major double top stuff, sure it could hold here. You still, it's just no edge. Certainly no edge on the daily at all, dude. None. Okay, I gotta look at plug now, which we did look at. plug connect. I don't think anything's changed too much. So what were we looking at? Okay, so we looked at the bullish engulfing candle a couple days ago at the ice line back from 10 years ago. Just kidding. Back from August of 2007. You're now butting up against a resistance from August 2008. Okay, so you're correcting, right? The composite operator, chat. Here we go again. The composite operator acquired his position quietly in 2016, 2017, 2018. See, he's got the composite operator's rich. He has way more money and way more time than you'll ever have. Okay, so that's why you're always scanning the charts, because there's sometimes where the composite operator is years into his structure that he's creating, he's making on the chart, years into it, like this one. And so you're just hoping you get lucky enough to find it in that last phase of accumulation. Look, man, I mean, just think about it. Like, no formal harmonic, but that plays into it too. X, A, B, C, D, 88% retraces, XABCDs. Look at that. Just taking along on an informal harmonic, man, and holding it for literal years. It bottomed out in March 2017 and did not begin its major markup until 3 years later, man. 3 years. He's smarter than us, he's richer than us, and he has more time than us. So we're going to look for what he has going on. Maybe a few years into it, we can get in and we can ride the wave once he's done accumulating his position. Okay, you must look at the charts. You must look at everything like that. There's one guy who's running the show, and we're just trying to get in with him. You don't get into the show late. Okay, this is where stupid money shows up to the party.
Hey, can we take a look at NKLE?
Nicola, what's up, Gosu? Sure, yep. If you want to, man. Yep, sure. So yeah, falling wedge, triple divergence, not bad. The argument's it's decent on plug, somewhat, right? Where you have that down slipping price contraction, you have a continuation of the implied seller exhaustion. That's what that represents on the MACD. You don't have any help on the RSI at all, unfortunately. And that's it. So you break 28.78, you're probably going to 35.50. You break 35.50, you're probably going to 44.39. So it's not bad. Remember, this engulfing candle that occurred on the 21st is not invalid until you get a daily candle close below it and the ice line of 24.25 that goes all the way back to 2007, right here, August 2007. That's the stop loss area. That's where one would just be out, done with it. Want nothing to do with plug below 24.25, okay? Above it, hey man, it might be worth a shot, right? To play the variables that have presented themselves locally. But we know at least there's a stopping point. Okay, unplug. Smooth composite operator. Yeah, something like that, Victor, man. Thank you. Someone wanted me to spin. Was it Cypher SC? Yeah, you drink. Patrons drink. Whew. Man, we've been going hard, dude. Really hard. Been live 1 hour and 20 minutes now. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, what's up. Thank y'all all for being here. Thanks for following me on Twitter and Instagram. Seems like multiple people keep doing that every day. I really appreciate that. Just getting the social media game up. And be sure to join the Discord, which is pinned in the chat above you. Nearly 13,000 members. Very active community, okay? And currently sitting at 1,404 patrons. All-time highs, man. Absolutely incredible. Matthew D said, but the big bullish dive on Bitcoins. There's no cyber at this point. Hit the 1618, so it's only a potential sharp.
Warren Buffett is the richest composite operator that we saw in history.
What's up, Reddit dude? Yeah, KHC. KHC extremely perfect example of Warren Buffett being the composite operator. Not him, but Berkshire Hathaway. 5% stake, like they owned 5% of the company. Or it was like one of their largest holdings. One of their largest single holdings was KHC, right? KHC, man. Yep. Thank you, Reddit. And that one's going nuts. But we knew it looked like that. Hey, Tyler, thank you so much right now joining the Patreon. 1,405 Patreon. Boom! Please be sure to see the Patreon and Discord. Let's go, dude. Thank you, dude. Ooh, interesting looking chart on crisp. Maybe, right? Maybe. Huh. Well, I mean, again, there was a better time to look at this asset on CRISPR Therapeutics. Certainly, right? The highs, the double bottom, the higher lows, accumulation, the major sell wall at 74.63, and then once you finally broke the sell wall, you never fell below it again. You were so strong, you never even back tested that old $75 area before running and marking up to $220 before an out correction. And yeah, so it's like, oh man, I mean, you're holding the 200 moving average, 200 day moving average. You don't really, yeah, you could try to argue there's bullish evidence, but the bullish evidence is kind of not really turned into anything. So yeah, you just have this consolidation structure. Like that. It's just kind of a bearish pennant a little bit. It's like a pennant of some sort, right? Really tough. Like, I don't even know how you decipher where the top is, like where that resistance is. But yeah, it's like it's a consolidation structure. Impulse down, consolidation structure is holding on. It's not really doing anything, right? If it's going to make a common retrace, I know you could target. Did you even back test the old resistance? You didn't even back test the old resistance. Man, that's... It depends. On that candle high close, you did back test it. So, alright, you got a successful back test from this August 18th high. Alright, so let's say it's going to break out. Say we know for certain it's going to break out. How will we target? You would go from that high point, that buying climax, to the low point. And I think that's how you would target, right? A 50% retrace, very common. Of that retrace would be 160. And I think a second target, if it was going to break out of the upside and attempt to rally, just a simple 618. So that lines up, I mean, both of those line up with one high from December 7th, another high from December 24th last year. That's how you would target if this thing was going to break to the upside. But I don't know, man. It's like the divergence is playing out, but you're not really catching so many bids right now, are you? Okay, remember, you're on the other side of the fence now. You had the run, and then you had the buying climax. So you could be in correction territory. You're always looking for assets on the way up before that major buying climax we keep seeing over and over and over again, right? Hillian had it, all of them, man. They start low and quiet, and the accumulation, composite operators acquiring it, and then the big markup, and then it gets wild, insane, and then the big sell-off. And now you could just be in the midst of a correction that could last for multiple months, and it may be very tough or impossible to attempt to rally. So I'm just saying, right? Other side of the fence on momentum. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's like trying to double bottom. Yep, definitely trying. Okay, this is just another one where it went parabolic, double topped up there, in NDM, one valley, a second valley. Divergence is there. I mean, it's definitely like, when does it stop though? When does this second valley occur? Right? It could be strategic. It's strategic, right? We don't know if it's going to hold or dump to 474, but I'll certainly say it's pretty simple to size up your risk, right? Where you're just having a stop loss below that wick from March 5th. And I think your target would be that peak right here, right? That high you had from March 15th, and that's at 3.75 to 1 roll to risk. Could be a little bit looser. Maybe you just get a slightly below that 200-day moving average, as that can be tested, but it's like pretty much a potential double bottom. You're trying to play at the lowest risk area. That's it. So that's in NDM. It's still hanging on, holding, not too bad. And you're safe until you fall below that 200-day moving average around 628. That's in NDM. Not bad. Very, very good. It's developing pretty well, isn't it?
Hello Mitch, can you look at Rune/BTC Binance daily and monthly please? Thank you.
I've been live an hour and a half. I'm really hungry. I'm tired. Yeah, this looks great. And NDM's actually pretty lit, man. Pretty nice. You want a second target. What would even be your second target? Second target, maybe to be that high from January 2019. And then obviously a third target on this one would be for sure like your highs right there. So that's it, man. That's the way one could size up in NDM. Just remember the buying climax happened. You're on the other side of the fence. You're correcting, but it's at a very interesting area. And again, as a trader, we don't know where something's going, but we certainly know where reversals can occur. And that's where we take our chance. That's where we place our wager. At levels like this, okay? Nano Dimension, Limited. And it's got the volume. That's it. So it's a category, trend, as well as like technical indicators, potential chart patterns, maybe trend analysis. And that's all we have. What was that? Alright, whatever. I don't know. Like, weird. Accidentally click something. I'll get it to you, patrons. Don't worry. Yeah, NDM. We got all weekend, man. It's not a crypto, so. Oh my goodness, man. Alright, so Nikola. Wow. Nikola back to its pretty much lowest levels ever. Okay. I mean, you hit all-time lows recently. You hit the lowest price of all time. April 21st at 938, and now you've rallied. You caught a reaction. Congratulations. The reaction's just not good enough. I'm sorry, man. Just wasn't.
Noise! Mitch, can we look at a spin, please? Looks like Chuck.
Nah, dude. You're right. Thank you. Much appreciated. So, yeah, dude. I guess anything above $10 is okay, but it's really tough to discern divergence. There was no bullish divergence in the RSI. It's just bad, man. It's just not good. It's just been incessant selling. This is one of those SPACs, right? I guess it's just bad. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. You're not making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, could be value area. That's all you got going for you. You got no formal edge on the oscillators. You're at 100% retrace, which is one thing you got going for you, and then no accumulation at all. No higher highs, right? It's just not good right now. It's just bearish. But again, like maybe the value area could be what holds above $10. That's it. It's not a good looking chart, man, right now. It's just, there's not even much of a structure. It's just straight line down, man. Finally caught a reaction. Okay, thank God, dude. I'm gonna be sick, I think, man. When I break keto, man, I just feel like nauseous. Okay, so I think we're good. I'm gonna go back to Bitcoin. Oh no, I gotta look at Veil. I think someone requested that too. My bad, dude. I don't know, man. I'm just hungry. Wow, Veil, dude. What a freaking chart. Incredible, dude. Wow. Wow, dude. Mega complex structure. You know where this is going, oh, you know where Veil's going. What an incredible chart, dude. Absolutely brilliant. Come on. You know where it's going. Let's just go from that previous high to low. I would say the target is $33. $33 to $37 is your target on Veil on the weekly. It's incredible, dude. Okay, now you made a low February 2016. You rallied, and now you made a higher low, a confirmed higher low. And where's that higher low? Above a congestion area from 2008. You got back above it. You even back tested it S4. You were very close to springing back testing the spring before the major markup, and now it's at a 50% retrace from that previous major discernible swing high. So I think eventually, we're talking eventually, this asset's gonna see $33. $33, maybe give it 5 months, 4 or 5 months for Veil. Yeah, this is incredible. Okay, trend, it's good. Look, it went down to like a 98-99% retrace in 2016, and now accumulation is identified. It's there. So X, A, B, C, D, right? What is that? A bearish bat pattern. Alternate bat, actually. Alternate bat pattern. PCZ, at least initially, is the same one. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. You're gonna have ups and downs, right? As long as the asset makes a higher low than $7 pretty much, really above $10. I don't think you would ever fall below that. It's gonna eventually see $33. Okay, that's Veil. Looks good, dude. Looks real good. Oh yeah, Cake too. God, man, a lot of requests on Friday late stream, dude. Cake is working on a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly. If you could even freaking believe it, you can't believe it. Just look at the weekly real quick, chat. That's Cake on the weekly. It's so good. So ridiculously good looking. Cake is an absolute beast. Cake is just in another world. Yep, it's like Ethereum. Bitcoin's breaking below March 25th lows. Do you want to know where Cake was March 25th? Cake was at 1150 March 25th. Cake is currently sitting at 2624. So we're just talking about from that level to where it is now. It's up 132%. Bitcoin's below its March 25th low. Cake's 132% above its March 25th low. That is telling you all you need to know. This thing is incredible, and it was just pennies away from the third target of the trade setup. You're almost there, and it seems very likely it's going to eventually get there. And don't you love that? How incredible was April 18th, where what was once resistance became support, dude. Big a trap, man, oh my god! It's never quick, is it?
BK Trap tipped $111.11. Submit. Quick look at Monero, bro. Happy Friday to all.
Can we look at Rari/used Plaza variable?
What's the point, dude? We just went for crypto homogenous, except for this one. I don't know, Cake. I guess there are a few of these micro cap ones, these smaller ones that are doing their own thing completely, you know. So Cake eventually, I'm still waiting on third target, $29.99. $30. You ever break $30, you're probably going $40. It's not even, I'm not even joking. Yes, incredible, life-changing trade setup opportunity here. It was, and still is. It's still in the midst of changing lives. Fantastic. Okay, so there's nothing more to look at on Cake. Great.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
It's all over the place, man. It was like a triangle, then it broke out. I haven't adjusted this. This is how insane it's gone. Like it will look like one into on the top, one into on the bottom. 3 on the bottom, and then began to break out, and it's like, oh, it's looking good, and it's just everywhere. So not really the way market participants are interpreting it, but I'll tell you this, anything above 334 is extremely bullish. Really good. You know what, Monero is actually pretty interesting. Monero's like, I don't know if it's deep enough, but alternate bat stuff, it was close, too shallow. But yeah, dude, like a almost perfect alternate bat, and on the higher low, hidden bullish divergence is going on somehow on Monero. I could understand privacy coins after this whole capital gains tax thing, right? Governments are just literally, governments are like this, dude. We own you. We call the shots. We don't represent you anymore. We represent ourselves, and you will comply, chat. Those are governments all around the world since this COVID thing. COVID, it was like, not only did you have the virus released, it was also authoritarianism has been released across this planet, everywhere in the West, if you haven't noticed. Okay? The gun. We're doing things, and we don't represent your interests. We don't care anymore. We're just doing it. So privacy coin, wonderful. Pirate coin, Monero, looking fine, looking actually pretty interesting, kind of good, dude. Back above 334 is amazing. Okay, so let's see how that holds. 334, man. 334. Support resistance. Anything above this long enough, eventually you run 379. You break 379, you go to 415, 470 after that. So yes, you're above critical area where if this holds, the Monero is going, the next area is 379 and then 415 after that. Okay. Nice, Monero. Now, you said quick. This was quick. Impending price action continuation is implied, meaning if the TA is respected on this chart right now, you're going to 379 next. Not 291, you're going to 379. Again, the TA has to be respected. It could be disrespected. If Bitcoin gets shattered, then fine. It's going back down to 291, but I'm just saying, it looks good for now. Beautiful. Interesting. Starting to get down to those levels, different levels now. Not perfect or anything, but now rare is an interesting spot, right? I mean, we're looking at, let's look at the daily. It's too deep. I think B is too deep for any form of harmonic. You hadn't seen positive momentum on Rarible since April 2nd. There's no daily. Well, I mean, you could say there's kind of an edge of like below and the lower level or higher levels of negative momentum. You could argue that there's bullish divergence on the MACD on the daily, but it's not really at an area of support so much. I would think from that low, it's like an 88% retrace, low to high, 78% retrace. So you'd think there's probably a better entry area around 1533, where it's going to line up with that February 25th low. But yeah, man, I don't really see anything that's like, it's interesting. Let's see if this daily MACD bullish divergence can play out. If this is respected here on Rarible, then $30 to $33 would be where it runs to soon. But dang, dude, there's just nothing. There's no Japanese candlestick reversal going on, and it's not. It's just holding. I don't know. I guess it's holding on to this February 25th high point. The most prudent long position would probably be $13.50 to $14.50. $13.50 to $14.50. Okay. No edge on the RSI. Nothing on the 4 hour either really sticks out. It's like, oh, it's such an edge right now. Okay. Yep, and if anything, it's like this too. It's like that is not a harmonic. 70%, yeah, it's like you're at 113% retrace. It's not a harmonic. This is not any sort of textbook harmonic. It's a 113% retrace, and you're trying to confirm one bottom, a second bottom. This could be a reversal area. I mean, it really could, but again, it's not anything out of your textbooks, any Scott Carney pattern, right? It's a 70% retrace on B, which is kind of like no man's land, and it's 113% kind of on a double top, a lower high. So it's kind of nothing. Now at the same time, thinking outside the box here. Again, I'm tired. This is the last request. You're talking about the shark here. Way too deep. Nope, nothing. Nothing, dude. So, yeah, man. 786, 130% retrace. It could be a reversal area. It could be trying to react and reverse, but I see nothing yet. And good luck trading when Bitcoin's so bearish right now. So short-term bearish. Not long-term, short-term. Okay, communists are just dumping it every time they can. All right, they're dumping it. There's no edge on the daily. Come on, man. Something's got to give. The 4-hour looks great. The 4 hour is incredible, impeccable on the oscillators. You're at critical levels of 786 retrace, and from this previous low to high of 1618. I mean, everything on the 4 hour is screaming upside. And it's begun, but it hasn't really done anything yet, right? I mean, that's congratulations, you're off 47.5, but it's one time scale, crap load of variables, but that's it, nothing else, no daily time scale hope. So, you know, right, this is definitely where a short-term relief rally could occur. It's begun to occur, but it has not done much of anything, right? So, all right, man. So thanks everyone for coming out. What a stream. 1 hour 41 minutes. Very grateful for all the likes, love, support, contributions. I'm sunburned. I was drunk. I'm just tired now, and I'm hungry, and gonna try to enjoy the rest of my evening. Maybe Bitcoin doesn't capitulate like it's just been doing. Okay, 27% of its value lost in 9 days. Oof. So, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA. XMD, thanks for the 50, man. Much love, dude. Hi in the chat.
Bruh.
a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.